Good morning, students. Welcome to class 8 Social Science, and this is worksheet 4 which I am discussing with you. I hope, students, you all are safe, fit and healthy at home. History lesson 2, and this is colonization of India and lecture part 2. I've already started this chapter with video part 1 from East India Company. That was, they acquired a charter in 1600 from Queen Elizabeth, a ruler of England, and to the trade war followed with how the company had fortified their settlements because they were finding it difficult to separate trade from politics. So let's continue the chapter, student. Now the company had settled in Bengal to do trade. The first English factory they had settled in 1651. That is, after having a trade war with the European countries, the East India Company had settled down on the banks of River Hooghly. This was the warehouse from where they could do the trading, and the factory had a warehouse of goods and had officials where company officials sat. The company also persuaded the merchants and traders to come and settle near the factory. By 1696, the company began building a fort around the settlement to secure themselves, and then it bribed the Mughal officials into giving the company the zamindari rights. The company also got Diwani of 3 villages, and one of these was Calicut, which is also known as Kolkata today. Later, the company got a Farman because it had persuaded the Mughal Emperor from Aurangzeb to issue them a Farman. And this Farman was that the company has the right to trade duty free. And Farman is a type of royal order. Now what happened by this Farman? When the company got this Farman, they were granted by Aurangzeb, the private officials, they started misusing the Farman. And this misuse of this Farman, they were not paying any duty free, the revenue or taxes to Bengal, and by which Bengal had been to a loss, a very big loss because of this tax or revenues. Now what happened? This loss in Bengal by these private traders or officials of the company, they had been to a battle. The Battle of Plassey. By the early 18th century, conflict between the company and Nawabs of Bengal was intensified because after the death of Aurangzeb, the Bengal Nawabs asserted their power and autonomy. After that, Murshid Quli Khan was followed by Alivardi Khan, and after Alivardi Khan came to the throne as Sirajuddaulah, as the Nawab of Bengal. And each of them was a strong rulers. They refused the company into any type of concessions. They refused to grant the company any type of farman. They demanded a large tributes for the company's right to trade. They denied even and stopped extending the company's fortification. And into this, what happened? The company and between Sirajuddaulah, there was a big, war. The company on its part declared that the unjust demands of the local officials were ruining their trade of the company. The conflicts led to the final famous battle of Plassey, which was in Bengal, in Murshidabad. This battle happened because when Alivardi Khan died in 1656, after Sirajuddaulah became the Nawab, Sirajudullah was against the army and a fortification and of any type of duty-free tax. The company was interfering into Sirajuddaullah's each matter in Bengal, so even Sirajudullah wanted them to stop into political affairs. Now, after the negotiation between the company and Sirajudullah, there was a big conflict. Sirajudullah asked the company to stop meddling, but after the negotiation, the Nawab marched with 30,000 soldiers to the English factory at Qasim Bazar, which is at present in Bangladesh. There it captured the company's officials and locked the warehouses, disarmed all Englishmen and blockaded the English ships. Then they marched towards Calcutta, and there also they had a control over the company's fort. In 1757, on hearing this, Robert Clive led the company's army against Sirajudullah at Plassey. He came down from Madras with a troop of soldiers and commanders, and he declared a war and a battle, you can say, with Sirajudullah. And what happened in this battle? In this battle, Robert Clive had said Mir Jafar, the commander of Sirajudullah, that you send your troops, your armies, your people, your soldiers to the war with Sirajudullah, but you do not be present over there on the battlefield, because after I crush Sirajudullah, I promise you to make the Nawab of Bengal. So, Mir Jafar did not come up with Sirajudullah in the battle, and in that battle of Plassey, Sirajudullah was crushed and the company had a victory. So students, today I have discussed with you the company's biggest victory, that is Battle of Plassey. Thank you, student.